Hey guys, Caitlyn here. I just wanted to hop in and kind of apologize in advance. We have been having some audio issues and our audio did not pick up on our mics for the podcast. So if it sounds a little rough, it's because it's just the audio from the camera. And we're so sorry. Next episode, it should be all figured out. And we love you guys and we hope you enjoy.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey. How's it going?
Welcome back to Bitches in the Breakroom.
Yay. I'm Courtney.
I'm Caitlyn.
And we're your hair bitches.
That we are.
Kate, how was your week? I was gone last week. I didn't see her for like 10 days. 9 days.
I know, I missed you.
I know you did.
Did you miss me? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I did.
She's lying.
No, I did.
That was so forced.
No, it wasn't.
Whatever.
I did miss you.
Last week was good. Yeah, last week was good. Yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I'm over everything.
Totally.
So I'm just like, I don't even care. I'm just like checking off the weeks as I go. Because I'm just trying to like be done with being pregnant.
I get that.
And I'm done with everything else around me. So I'm just like, yeah, how was your little vacay?
Wonderful.
Courtney went to Maine. And you stood at Airbnb, or were you with family?
Airbnb. I've gone there. It's this small town called Damerscotta. It's like barely even on a map.
Shout out.
I've gone there every year since I was like 2 years old. And
To that Airbnb or just that town?
that lake specifically, we always kind of switch around. Like we went to the same Airbnb like multiple years in a row, and then a different one multiple years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just kind of depends. But it's become a little bit more touristy through the years, so our usuals are typically booked.
What are the what's the town called?
Damerscotta, Damerscotta. Damerscotta.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what it looks like. Oh, cute.
But yeah, it was honestly really nice. So this was the first year that my sister and I went without our family. Family is a confusing concept for me right now. But my sister and I just decided like we still wanted to go because the whole reason we go on this trip is because of my grandma who passed last year. And so we still wanted to go. And I honestly, like, it was so nice. It felt like she was still there, like, just being there.
And just keeping that, like, tradition alive, I think is sweet.
Yeah, and then I got to see my grandpa, which was really nice. And he, like, took us out on the boat a couple times and took us to lunch and got us some lobster. And it was just, it was really nice. It was a good time.
Oh, were they together or were they separated?
Who?
She passed.
They were together. So it was his wife. But my dad's stepmom. So my dad's dad lives there, and my grandma who died was his wife, but not my dad's mom. He remarried.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your step grandma? I mean, maybe you don't call her that, but I'm just saying, like, just for me to understand it. Okay.
Yeah.
But where's the other grandma? We don't know?
In North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Not on your mom's side. I'm saying
No. Yeah, we haven't talked to my dad's mom since like 2008.
Whoa, okay, we're like
there's a lot of drama and I have the most problematic family and I don't understand it at all.
I think everyone's family is problematic.
Yeah.
Like everyone's family has like some shit and you're just like,
yeah,
whatever.
My sister and I don't even have holidays anymore. We're just hanging out.
Well, you guys just keep it going.
Yeah. Vibes.
Yeah, whatever.
But it was really nice. It was really peaceful. I needed that. Just like, I forgot what it felt like to have no thoughts in my head. And I had that, and it was really...
You liked it?
Oh, I love it. I love when my mind is silent. Like, it was just so nice to just, like, exist. It's my favorite thing in the world. I love it. It's so peaceful. Just, like, sitting down. I literally would, like, sit at the end of the dock and just, like, listen to the sound of the water and the bugs and the wind and the birds and like just like the sounds of life happening around me and just like sitting there. Oh,
did you get bored?
Everything. I don't get, no. Dallas definitely did.
Yeah.
He was not built for that kind of trip, I don't think.
He was like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he was getting stir crazy, but I like, that's like my...
So like what would you do? Like you would wake up and then just be like, let's go sit outside?
Yeah, I mean like wake up and like make breakfast, drink my coffee, read, go outside, go on walks, paddleboard, swim, tan, drink, smoke weed, eat edibles.
Okay.
Just like literally existing.
Yeah. And you did that for 10 days straight?
It was...
Well, I guess...
It was a full week,
like
but we were only really there for like 5 full days, and then 2 of the days were travel.
Okay. I would go crazy.
Yeah, no, it's...
I got bored at a resort in Dominican Republic for my honeymoon.
Really?
Yeah. I can't do the same... I can't relax too much.
Yeah.
Or maybe, like, I need activities to do.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wake up every day and have coffee and go lay out.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm just like, it's not that fun.
Totally.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Dallas is the same way.
Yeah.
For me, it's it's necessary. I need that every once in a while.
Wow.
If I could live the rest of my life that way, I would. I literally wouldn't get bored.
That sounds awful.
Nature is so, like, exciting to me. Just, like, observing it is, like, all of the entertainment I need.
Oh my god. What are you, like, watching a butterfly fly?
Yeah.
And you were entertained by that?
Yes. And, like, dragonflies kept, like, coming up and, like, hanging out with me. Like, literally, like, landing in my hands, landing on my legs.
Dragonflies creep me out.
Really?
Well, they're just so fucking pointy for no reason. Honestly, like, what? Like, you would think they sting.
They feel... Well, they can bite. They can. But it's not bad. But their little legs are so, like, soft and delicate. Like, literally, when I had one just, like... I was walking out to the dock. My sister was on the dock, and I, like, literally saw a dragonfly, and I just reached my hand out, and it landed right on it. And it was so cute, literally. And, like, I looked
Who does that?
What?
Like, you just caught a dragonfly?
Yeah, I literally just saw the dragonfly, and I was like, come here. And it, like, landed right on my hand. And its little legs were so soft. Like, they were just the softest little legs. Ew, it was so cute.
I hate insects.
Oh, I love dragonflies.
I did see there was, like, an infestation of dragonflies somewhere this weekend.
Ooh.
On TikTok, it kept popping up.
No way.
It was, like, at a beach or something. It was, like, swarms of dragonflies.
That's crazy.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
You probably just would have been like this, and they would have all been like,
they all would have swarmed around me, creating a whirlpool. There's like wind flowing, and I'm just like,
they're like lifting
suddenly
me
I
up.
start flying.
You turn into a dragonfly.
I am Queen Dragonfly suddenly. Yeah, no, I love it though. There's so much wildlife there. It's just like it's impossible for me to not be entertained.
Remember when we went to Margot's batch and they started screaming dragonfly?
At the airport?
Yes! And everything I was like, oh my god, we're getting
TSA, like the security was like, dragonfly,
yes.
like freaking the fuck out.
Did we talk about that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that was, I don't know. I feel like I always bring it up to people because I'm like, fuck did that
was
like,
so
what just
weird.
happened?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were at TSA and out of nowhere they started, dragonfly, dragonfly, and everyone just stopped what they were doing and I was like in the middle of going through and I was like, I don't think I want to go anymore. Meanwhile, like,
yeah, we were like literally in line, like about to go through. I was like, what's going on?
And no one said anything. It was like a 5 to 10 minute pause of like no one doing anything. It looked like they were looking for someone or something. Yeah. And then they just kept going like nothing. They're like, alright, shoes off, and like you just
I know,
going.
like suddenly it's like just back to normal. It was so weird.
Yeah, that was scary.
I've never experienced something like that.
I did not like that.
No.
I did not help with the flight anxiety.
Oh my god, I saw the prettiest man alive at the airport. I fell in love with a man at the airport.
Did you get his number?
Nope. I didn't even speak to him.
I'm surprised.
He was perfect.
Wow.
He was the most perfect man I've ever seen. I literally couldn't speak. I walked by him and I literally like went completely mute and I was just staring at him as I walked by.
Oh my god.
He was the most perfect man I've ever seen.
I cannot believe you to just like fucking go
it's
up
bringing
to him.
a tear to my eye actually thinking about how beautiful he was.
Oh, you'll never see him again.
It was literally like straight out of like a smut book.
What airport? What time? Let's find him.
Okay, he was at everyone help me find my man. He's covered in tats, like full sleeved out tats, dark brown hair. I believe he was wearing a hat, a black hat. It looked like he had like hazily green eyes, tall, and this was at the Boston Logan Airport.
What day?
On Saturday. When was this? Hang on.
We need to find this guy.
July 27th at probably around 12 p.m. He was at like a little corner store.
Alright, this is you.
There was a girl and a guy with him, and it looked like the girl and the guy were in a couple and he wasn't. He was the most beautiful man I've literally ever seen. I literally went completely speechless.
Oh my god.
He was perfect.
Alright, well, this is you, or if you know this guy,
Help me out.
fits the description of someone that you know, please tag him below.
TikTok, do your work.
Yeah, do your thing.
Please.
I almost wore a sweatshirt today, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm wearing my main sweatshirt.
Oh, did you just get that?
Yeah, I bought a new one.
I like it.
I love a new sweatshirt.
I know.
New
And I like
sweatshirts
the
are
color.
just so- Thank you.
Because it's kind of summery.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think you could wear that in the fall.
No.
I mean, you
The
could.
yellow with the blue right now is actually giving Snow White.
And I can't wait to get my nails done.
Yeah, dude, mine were so grown out.
That's my 12:30 appointment.
Really?
This is 2 weeks. It's the prenatals. I can usually
Holy moly.
go 3 weeks. This is literally 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah. What do you do?
Dip.
Dip.
Yeah, I don't go any longer. My nail, I already have like pretty long nails.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna get them done, chomp them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I almost wore a sweatshirt today, and then I did it because it didn't fit me. I literally, it was so tight and up to here. I was like, fuck this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
You're getting huge.
I know. Courtney loves to fucking fat shame me during my pregnancy. It's like her thing. And I don't care, so nobody come for her.
No, it's literally because I love you and I just think it's funny. Like, I haven't been friends with someone who's been pregnant that would be comfortable with me making jokes and like take them as jokes if they would take them personally.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not overweight, you're pregnant, so it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, you're fine.
But honestly, I really don't, and I know everyone comes in different shapes and sizes, whatever. I really don't think I'm that big for 8.5 months. Or am I like delusional?
No, I don't think you are
really
either.
don't think I'm
I
that
just
big.
think that I think your belly is big because I'm used to seeing you not pregnant.
Well, yeah. Compared
But-
to like not being pregnant, but like
Even compared to like Margot, I feel like your stomach is smaller than hers was.
she carried
Gemma
different.
carried
Girls-
Gemma carried lower, I feel like.
Yeah, and I feel like girls, again, this is a myth, but I feel like girls carry wider. Boys are pointy. That's just what I've heard around these streets. So yeah, but let me not speak too soon.
Yeah.
Let me hit. Well, let's wait and see what it looks like 2 weeks before I go.
Totally.
In. I'm gonna be like this.
She'll be walking in. Boom, boom,
Oh shit.
like, I've been sitting in the back of the break room just like, Caitlin's here. Caitlin's walking back. And the shampoo bowls, they're like falling into the ground. You're like, excuse me. I go flying across the salon on impact. Oh shit. That would be something.
That would be.
That would be something. But yeah, I had a good week.
Yeah, I'm glad that you.
You know how it is when I come back after a vacation, so I'm gonna need at least 2 weeks to really get back to who I am.
Oh fuck.
It's just how I am. I get such bad post-vacation depression.
Like we talked about this last time, and I'm the opposite. Like I come back and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
I've
after
gotten a
3
lot
days
done
off.
though. I literally spent all day yesterday running errands.
Yeah.
Like all day. Like I literally landed back at home and immediately went to the nail salon. Immediately.
What time did you get here?
Saturday I landed at like 3:45.
Oh.
Um.
I thought you got in yesterday.
Mm-mm.
Oh, nice. Okay,
No,
good.
like Saturday afternoon.
Which is good. I like having a couple days before.
Me too. Me too. It's
Yeah.
like honestly so nice that I came back and I had all day yesterday and today to like kind of get back into the swing of things a little bit. And I have a 2-row install tomorrow.
That's your brunette, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Went immediately got my nails done and then I was gonna get a spray tan, but I got a little bit of sun, so I don't think I want to.
Other than your stomach.
I wore one piece on the boat and everything got sun except for my stomach.
That's why I don't like the one piece.
I know.
It's a weird.
I know. But we were going swimming and I like to like dive off of the boat and I can't do that in a bikini because my bottoms fall off.
Yeah.
And then I come up out of the water and my bottoms are gone and I'm with my grandpa. So I can't do that. So I had to wear one piece.
Yeah. So you were in the lake swimming around?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I hate getting in the lake.
I hate lakes in this area because they're fucking brown.
Well,
and
you're
murky
cold.
and
It's
gross.
colder up in Maine. Maine is like pretty high up.
The water was perfect.
Was it cold?
Nope.
It wasn't.
No, this was the warm. We've never gone this late in the year. We always go, like before July 4th is usually like when we're there. Oh my god, the water was so warm. It was perfect. It was amazing. It literally felt godly.
Oh, the
And
blue
it
was
was
clear
so,
too.
Oh yeah, it's actually like blue. Like there's not just debris like floating around in it everywhere. Like it's actually blue water.
Yeah, I know our lakes are so
Wonderful.
murky here.
Yes.
Because of all the clay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not
Gross.
like that there. It's like if I were to go swimming here in a lake, I think I would feel really gross. But
Yeah.
I don't feel like that there at all.
Yeah, we go to the lake a lot, and whenever I have to pee, I literally cling on to the ladder on the boat and like pee, and then like come back up.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to feel a fucking catfish sucking on my butt
Yes,
or
yeah, I
something.
don't have to deal with catfish in Maine.
Why?
They're not in that water. And if they are, they're not in the water that we're swimming in.
I think there's catfish in every lake.
They're probably in more shallow water though than where
I
I'm
don't
swimming.
know. Ooh, I hate seafood.
Seafood.
I didn't word that right.
I hate seafood.
I know, like I hate like sea life,
Right.
like fish.
Yeah. I hate seafood.
I mean, I do hate the seafood.
I like lobster.
Oh, it's like a big cockroach.
So yummy.
I can't talk about this anymore.
She's gonna throw up.
I'm so disgusted with you.
I get it. I'm disgusted with me too for other reasons.
What does that mean?
No reason. Nothing.
Did you do something
Let's
bad
move-
in Maine?
No. Let's move on.
Did you find a boyfriend there?
Nope. No, those don't exist there.
Oh, okay.
No. There's nothing. Anyways.
What the fuck?
Nothing!
Did you talk to this guy again?
What?
Did you talk to Army guy?
What?
Did you talk to Army guy?
I don't know what you're talking.
Courtney?
No. Not really.
I don't even want to know.
It doesn't.
To be honest.
It's not even relevant. It's not important.
I'll find out after the podcast.
It's not important. Anyways, I have some common questions here. Let's just crash over here. I have some common questions here that we're gonna answer. They're like common hair questions. Number 1, how often should I wash my hair? Well, my answer is as often as you need to. I don't really believe in like being like only wash your hair once a week because I can't wash my hair once a week and be fine. That's not it for me. I think your scalp tells you how often it needs to be washed. So I would say if you have a pretty dry scalp, wash it less, and if you have an oily scalp, wash it more.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. If you have a hard time like keeping a toner in your hair, like you should be washing it less because if not, your color's gonna come out. Like I would like to wash my hair every 3 days, but with my toner situation, I have to go a full week.
Yeah.
And like it's fine. I mean, the last like today, she's a little like dandruffy, but other than that, like I'm fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess as often as you need to, but just like keep in mind, like the more you wash it, the more the toner comes off. So don't like get pissy when your toner is not there anymore. Because if I were to wash my hair every 3 days, my hair would literally be pumpkin orange.
Yeah, I am pretty lucky that like my toner is like just a raw lift basically.
Yeah, must be nice.
Golden blonde things.
Yeah. Level 6 and up things.
Level 6 and up things.
Yeah.
Natural blonde things.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. How often do I need to get my hair done?
Again, I think it's just preference and like what look you're going for.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not even a right or wrong answer. Like it just, like if you're like a highlight girl to the root, like probably like every 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're a balayage girl, it depends how much root you're okay with having.
Right.
I would say 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Anything past 6 months, it gets a little like cappy.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I think the sweet spot for baby lights and highlights is like 7 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and then for balayage like 3 months.
Yeah.
That's just like at least my preference as a stylist.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and there are some people who I only see like twice a year.
Yeah.
And like their hair doesn't look bad when they come in.
Totally.
It's just like super grown out. But again, like if that's the look that you're going for,
Right.
then
Totally.
you're doing fine.
Number 3, what products do I absolutely need?
What product? Okay, honestly, like, okay, I'm gonna like niche it down to like blonde.
Yeah.
Because we don't do vivids or anything, so
Yeah.
there might be something else. I think if you're like a blonde, balayage, dimensional something, there are 5 products that you absolutely need. A shampoo, conditioner, professional, that is moisturizing, color locking, reparative, something of that sort.
Yes.
So shampoo, conditioner, I think a hair mask, 1000%, because you need a little extra boost other than conditioner. A hair oil is everything. If you're not using that, your hair is gonna feel like straw. And then 5, a heat protect. A dry heat protect. I don't like a wet one. I like one that you can put on wet and dry.
Same.
One that comes out of like an aerosol
More
can.
versatile. Yeah.
Those will be like my top 5, like
Yeah.
that you absolutely need,
Yeah.
like must-haves.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I am kind of right there with you, but I feel like to even simplify it more, just a really good hydrating mask, hair oil, dry shampoo.
Oh, dry shampoo.
Yeah.
You're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
You don't think shampoo and conditioner?
I mean, yeah, but
Oh.
like, I don't know.
What?
Like, you need shampoo and conditioner, obviously, but like,
Some people don't use conditioner.
Really?
Like people with really fine hair.
you want to know something funny?
What?
I haven't used conditioner
Oh,
in,
it's you.
but I've used masks.
Okay.
I haven't used a conditioner because I'm out of my products, and literally every day I work here and there's products here, and I forgot that I'm out, and then I go to wash my hair and I'm out
You're
of
like, fuck.
shit. Yeah. So I've just been using a hair mask instead of conditioner. Literally every time I wash my hair.
Oh god, that scared me. Sorry, I thought I dropped my drink.
The drink's just like on paranormal, like
Yeah, that kind of scared me. Okay, that's not bad.
yeah.
Does your hair feel heavy though from using a mask all the time?
No, I'm using the Moroccan Oil Weightless Hydrating
I knew
Mask.
you were gonna say that.
I love it.
I
It's
know.
literally my favorite
And it's
thing.
weightless.
And it's weightless. Even my fine hair. Yeah. And look, it like dried, like kind of cute.
Yeah.
Like it air dries kind of cute when I use
Yeah,
it.
there's a little wave in there.
Yeah, nice and hydrating.
You should try the Orbe heatless balm thing.
I have.
Just to see.
I love it.
Oh really?
I love it. I literally, that's one of my favorite products right now, actually. I've been telling all my
Really?
clients about it. Yeah, because I haven't had to put heat on my hair in so long, because I'll use that and put my hair in like twists.
Yeah.
I can't do braids because my hair is too thin, so it just looks like coily afterwards.
Yeah.
But I'll do like 2-strand, like just twist down, literally sopping wet. Go to sleep on it, wake up in the morning, take them out, and it's like no frizz at all, just like a perfect little amount of body, like
I
just
wanna
the
try
perfect
that
size.
stuff.
I love it.
I just never wear my hair natural, and it's such a commitment because I go
Yeah,
a full week, so I'm like, I can't really try.
you should try it though. Honestly, you should try it like 1 week. Just give it
Yeah.
to like it actually is such a good product. Like I have
my
not
God.
liked a product like this in a while.
Wow. Okay.
Big fan.
Wow. Good. I'm glad you like
Should I come in with clean or dirty hair?
clean. Please.
Yes.
I can't do the dirty hair. 1, it's gross. Like let's be real. 2, and honestly, I feel like everyone has a different opinion on this, but I feel like dirty hair is so much harder to live through because you're like
Yes.
trying to live through oils and build up and like
Sometimes it's
stuff on
like,
your hair.
what is up with I there are times where literally it won't budge. I'm like, how is literally bleach not getting through hair oil?
Yeah.
It's so baffling to me.
It's like too much of a barrier.
Yes.
To live through.
Right.
But some people swear the opposite, which I don't know if it's for a different service maybe.
For bleach outs.
Dirty hair is better for bleach outs? How
It
does that make
protects their
sense?
scalp.
Oh, alright.
Like if your scalp is like freshly clean for a bleach out, like you're more likely to burn their scalp. But if their scalp already has buildup, it like
But
protects
again, like
it.
that
But again,
lift
lifts.
is not even worth
I
like
know.
just put some sugar in it.
Facts.
A little Splenda and call it a day.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it is weird. The only thing that I could imagine when, I don't know where it started for like, make sure your hair is dirty when you come in. I'm not really sure where that started. I think like somehow things got misconstrued along the way. I like the only thing I can imagine is like for blowout bars where it's like you don't need to have your hair clean, but it's still respectful to not come in with like super oily hair regardless.
Yeah, and I actually think
it's like you wouldn't go get a pedicure right after the gym. Like, don't you want to wash yourself a little bit? You know, like I'm not gonna go to get a Brazilian wax after the gym. Ooh. You know, like I don't know. It's like come in like someone's providing a service for you. Like, don't be gross.
Also, maybe that's the thing that clients say. They're like, oh, I don't need to come in with it clean because I'm about to wash it.
Right.
Maybe that's like...
Right.
I don't know.
If you're coming in for just a haircut or just a toner, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good. But if you're getting any kind of lightener, I feel like come in with it clean.
Or like a gray coverage, root touch-up, like come in with it clean. Mm-hmm. I've even had times where it can't penetrate through the cuticle with grays.
Yeah.
If it's too oily. Isn't that so weird?
Yeah, that is weird.
I mean, hey, scalp oil is existing to keep your hair safe, so, I mean, it's doing it.
Yeah, but not for your hair appointment.
But not for your hair appointment, yeah.
Wait, also, let me piggyback real quick.
Yeah, you're fine.
With the clean hair, also coming in with dry shampoo on your hair is not clean hair because that is so annoying to live through.
Yes.
Like, it will turn different colors.
Yes.
Or I've had it where, like, people have dry shampoo that's, like, dark and, like, I'll miss a spot or something because I'm like...
Yeah.
Or was it for, like, a gray coverage that's happened before? Or I'm like, oh, fuck, like...
I didn't realize.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. So anyway, dry shampoo doesn't count as clean
That's
hair.
so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had someone come in with not dry shampoo, but the like Color Well, like root powder.
Oh yeah.
And I like completely missed. There was like one spot where like the root powder was really doing its job, and I literally couldn't see that there was gray there.
Yeah. They really try to sell that root powder as like a blonde retouch-up. Have you seen that where they have people doing like stripes in their hair and they're like,
that's
highlights.
Like, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
Number 5, why does my hair turn brassy? Well, your hair turns brassy. Brassy has, okay, I actually have a pet peeve when blondes say that their hair is brassy. That is a pet peeve of mine. To me, brass is in the orange family. Mm-hmm. So if you have hair like mine and you call it brassy, I'm going to be like, no, it's just warmed up. Regardless, that's just a pet peeve of mine. I don't like because I'm like I don't see brass. I'm not seeing brass anywhere. Anyways, the natural lift and underlying pigment of your hair, all of it is warm. So at the darkest level, it's a red, and at the lightest level, it's a yellow. So there's never gonna be a lift that doesn't include warmth. All hair lifts warm. Everybody's hair lifts warm. If you're a brunette, you're probably going to see a lot of brass as your toner fades because it's resorting back to that lift. Like the lift is what's left underneath the toner. So as you wash your hair and over time your toner fades, you're left with just the lift, which is likely going to be in the orange family.
Mm-hmm. If you're brunette.
Yeah. If you're blonde, it'll be back to
yellow.
Yeah.
And that's why we have little charts here at everyone's station to explain that to clients. I think if you're a stylist, it's really helpful to have the chart that we do have. I wish we had it in here, but it's literally like a chart and it shows level 1 to 10 and then it shows the underlying pigment, and we always can like show them like this is what your hair is going to fade back into. So they have some kind of visual to like
grab mine.
Okay, BRB.
It's the education station. Here we have a chart. So as you can see here, the highest lift, which is blonde, is a pale yellow. And as you go down into the blonde area, we're in the yellow-orange. And as you go down into brunette, we're at red-orange. And at the darkest lift, which is where that black box color lift comes in, it's red. So there you guys go. That's why your hair fades brassy.
Highly recommend getting one of these. No, seriously, if you're a hairstylist, I feel like, especially a bonding specialist, you need this. I don't even know where I got this from. Probably Google.
Probably.
But it's so helpful.
Literally just to show them.
Yeah.
Because like when I have clients that are like going from black to blonde and I'm explaining to them that we're going to have to tone it down because I can work with yellow and I can't work with orange, that's showing them what I mean. I'm like, we're taking you from here, you're probably going to get like a clean like 5 levels of lift, but that's still going to put you in the orange category, so we're still going to have to tone you down. Just a good demo.
I'm going to make a reel today with this.
Okay.
I just got inspired.
She's inspired.
Okay, you can stay with us.
She's a part
we
of
have a
this
guest
now.
today.
Number 6, how do I make my hair grow?
I don't know how to make it grow per se, but I know how to keep it from breaking so that it actually feels like it's growing, and that's getting trims, which everyone's so fucking scared of all the time. But if you just come in for like a half an inch every couple months, that will help, because we'll nip the split ends that you have and they won't keep climbing up and breaking off your hair. And then I also think a split end mender helps a lot too, like in between. And then hair oil, keeping your ends hydrated. Like, it's all about like maintaining having healthy ends, because the more they break, the shorter you have to go for every haircut, or the worse that your hair feels. So that's what I think. Okay. I'm not into like biotin and stuff like that. I'm like, I know that can like promote hair growth, but I feel like it really just makes the hair that you have healthier. I don't feel like it like actually produces new hair. Okay. There's nothing that really does.
I have a theory.
Okay. I was gonna say, other than that product that everyone is swearing by right now, Nutrafol.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I've had a couple clients who love it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What I always tell my clients when they say they're trying to get their hair to grow, for one, little shameless plug with Orbe, but there's a lot of people who, it's like your hair is growing, but because it's so fragile, you don't see that growth. Like, people are like, I feel like it's growing up here, but it's not growing down here. And again, that sort of resorts back to like what Kate was saying with your ends, and how healthy they are. But if your hair is super fine and fragile, just even in its natural state, like your hair strands themselves are super fine and fragile, you're never really gonna see that like growth down here. You're only gonna see it up here, unless you use the right product. So like, I really like Orbe's Hair Alchemy line. I like that for me personally, because I also have really fine hair, and I feel like it's allowed for my hair to like maintain fullness as it's growing out. So all of the products in that line are really great. So do your research on like products like that are meant for like already fine hair. But also, what I like to say is that your hair is like a plant. So you have to feed your body the way that you want your hair to grow. So like, if you're not nourishing yourself correctly, your hair's not going to grow. And if it does grow, it's going to be very brittle and not strong. So it's good to eat a lot of vegetables, and it's good to eat protein. Like, treating your body sort of like the soil for your hair, which is like the plant in this scenario. That's what I always say to my clients. So if you're not nourishing yourself correctly, like if your hair's growing really brittle or dry, like it's growing out differently, it could be a hormone imbalance, or it could be a change in medication, or it could be not feeding yourself correctly, or like your body is missing something in its balance. So I always resort to nutrition when it comes to hair growth. I feel like that's the best way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know how to promote like actual hair growth. I know how to like maintain what you have and keeping it healthy, and that Hair Alchemy line is truly so good.
Such a lifesaver.
It like seals your hair, and it's made for finer hair. But that makes sense too. I like that. I'm into that.
This one we kind of just touched on too, but how do I fix my hair after it's damaged? I want to start really fast by saying you can't really fix hair that's damaged to some extent. Like, you can cut and you can hold it over, but like once it's damaged, you can't like actually fix that damaged strand of hair. Like, it's damaged, so you basically just have to nourish it until it's at a point where you're comfortable cutting it. That's my thought.
Okay. I agree with that like 50%. I definitely think you can like revitalize dry hair or like damaged hair, but I also think it depends on how fucked up is that damage. Because like, if it was like hair that got super gummy, she's dead. Like, there's really no, you can like put protein on it and like, you know, make it feel okay, but it's kind of just like a cast. Like, it's not real, and every time you wash it and dry it, you're gonna feel that all over again. But I think like over processed hair that's not been gummed out, like you can like soften it and like baby it, but also like stay away from heat, like actually like just letting the hair breathe for a second and using good products. Like, you could kind of like bring it back to life, but I don't It just depends how damaged it is. If your hair was like literally gummed out, cut that thing off. Like there's no coming back from that. It is like it has nothing left in it to hold on to.
That is such a scary sight.
Gummy hair.
I've only seen it a handful of times, and it literally, I mean, it is horrifying.
Yeah, oh god, I just think about all the TikTok videos of girls just like,
I can't.
And just like ripping it out. I'm like, stop doing that.
I'm like, stop pulling it. Oh
and
my god,
it's just
stop
like literally
pulling
like a mush.
I can't. Oh, it makes me sick. Don't do your hair at home, guys. Seriously.
No, and if it ever gets mushy, just fucking leave it alone.
Leave
go
it
to a
the
hair
fuck
salon
alone. Yes.
And let them
take your ass to the salon and have them do a fucking treatment on it.
I mean, even though that probably won't save it, but let them like try.
Yeah, like stop
ripping it out.
No.
Oh my god.
No, that's not it. It's even like since I have such fine hair, like my hairline gets really sensitive when I blonde it. It's unavoidable. Like it goes from being stuck at a level 8 to like we're about to melt off suddenly. I literally won't even round brush it. Like I'll just literally air dry it because I'm like, if you pull it too much, that's when it's too fragile. You just gotta learn when you can pull it and when you can't, and when your hair is fragile, don't fucking pull it.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Meanwhile, my hair gums at fucking level 7. Fuck.
Yeah, level 7 was its peak. There was some level 8 that was like,
it's because I put so much toner on it. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, number 8. Why do hair appointments cost so much? Well, there's a few reasons.
Yeah, I'm like, you go first because I just...
Okay, well, you probably have a bit more knowledge in some things than me. But for one, cost of product, it's not cheap. And whether you're working for yourself or in a salon, it's kind of unavoidable to use product. Like, you're using it every week. So, product, cost of the building that you're in, whether it's booth rental or an actual building, like a salon kind of vibe, and all of the utilities that come with that, that's also not cheap. I mean, it depends on where you are, I guess, in the world, but usually in this day and age, not cheap. You're also paying for the labor itself and the education that is put into providing that labor. Education's also not cheap, so that's another element. The tools that we use also aren't cheap, so that's another element. And then also, it's our career, and we literally need money to survive. So if you take out all of the amount of money that goes to all of those first things that I listed, we're not going to make anything if we don't charge you what we charge you. Like, that's the whole point of doing hair, is we're doing it for a living. Like, it is fun and it is fulfilling and we love it, but it's not a hobby, it's a career. So in order for us to make money, we have to charge you.
Yeah, amen. And then actually, after all of the expenses, and Court didn't even hit all of them, and I'm probably not going to be able to think of all of them, but like the amount of expense, I think I did a post one time and I like broke it down. But on top of that, once you get to your cut, then the taxes got to come out of it. So go ahead and knock off 20% of the cut that you're making, and that's the actual take home.
At least 20%.
So when you're like kind of putting it all together, that is why hair appointments cost so much. Like the expenses, the taxes, the labor that goes into it, and the time. Like, it is a 4-hour, usually in today's age and like the kind of hair appointments that people want. Yeah, it is a 3 to 4 hour hair appointment. That has to be accounted for. You know, you're paying, let's say, $400 for a 4-hour appointment. So you're like, oh damn, this hairstylist is making out nice, $100 an hour. But then you start deducting expenses, blah 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 blah, and it comes down and it dwindles. So like, I don't know. I feel like people have such a hard time seeing that.
Yeah, like you look at a hairstylist day and you're like, oh wow, they saw thousands of dollars today, and then they really only saw hundreds of dollars that day. You know, like it's not the number that you're paying. Yeah, like we don't see all of that at all.
It's so true. It's insane.
It's actually insane.
It's crazy. And even like, which I know this wasn't a question, but like even for hair salons too, like
I know, like, my friend Des was like, damn, you guys are bringing in a lot of money. But it's like,
Right.
let me show you the bills and the taxes
Totally.
and, like, everything that it ends up being, like, literally, like, nothing. Like, I think
Yeah.
they say on average hair salons, like, profit, like, 5%.
That makes
Which
sense.
is insane.
Yeah.
Like, you would
Well,
think.
the salon itself also has separate taxes. It's like we're,
Oh,
as
yeah.
employees, all paying taxes, but you're also paying separate taxes as a business.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, it's so disgusting.
And they're insane.
I can't even.
It's
I can't.
It's actually
I had to pay
insane.
the largest amount of taxes last week, and I almost had a stroke. I was like,
Do you do it quarterly?
what the fuck? No, I do it yearly, but I don't know what. Something happened, and I had to, like, pay it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Again, it's like they make it so much more complicated than it has to be.
Always.
And I was just like, why do they need this much? Like, where is it going? Like, they make it so hard for
yeah.
small businesses to make money. That's why you have to be so on top of your numbers. If not, like, you're
Yes.
doing this for free. Like, it's
Yes.
insane.
100%.
So yeah.
This next question, number 9, why is there a cancellation fee?
This is going to kind of be a little conversation because so you're blocking out, again, 3+ hours in someone's day for them to see you. So when you cancel them short notice, 24 hours, which I think is very, like, appropriate.
I think we should even do 48, honestly. Like, 24 hours even. It's like,
Oh, yeah,
tough.
I know. But I'm saying, like, that's, like, so gracious
Yes.
in itself.
yes.
And so if you're canceling last minute, that person's day is ruined. They're not making money anymore. You took money out of their pocket. So you're going to have to pay some kind of fee to keep them going. Like, it's
Yeah.
just not, it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, like, it blows my mind. I
Well, it's
don't
like,
know.
unless it's like a last minute, like, emergency,
Right.
like, situation, when you're not going to your hair appointment. You know what I mean? It's like, I know when I'm going to miss an appointment, and that's why I let them know. Like, for, like, my massages or, like, a chiropractor or whatever, like, any kind of service, even, like, dinner reservations. Like, if you make a dinner reservation for, like, 10 people, that's an entire section of a restaurant blocked off. It's the same kind of vibe. It's like, I don't know if people just, like, don't have self-awareness, but it's like,
It's so fucked.
it really is. But the cancellation fee, I think, is so reasonable. Like, I'm honestly shocked when I go to businesses that don't have cancellation fees.
know.
It actually baffles me. Like, and granted, like, some services take less time than ours take. Like, a blowout bar is not going to take as long as.
But also, like, businesses
But regardless,
who don't have cancellation fees are afraid of, like, bad reviews and, like, upsetting customers.
I know.
That's what it is.
I know.
And, like, you have to get over that because
Yeah.
it's not cool. And I hate when people are like, well, I'm not going to pay for them to do nothing. Well, you made them do nothing.
Right.
Because they were ready to see you for
Well, and it's
X
like,
amount
if
of
you
time.
had canceled within, like, a reasonable amount of time, we probably could have filled that spot and it wouldn't have been a problem. It's like, when I look at my schedule before cancellations happen, it's like weeks in a row are full. So, like, clients that are wanting to get in those weeks can't get in because some people are in those slots. But if you canceled the day before, that took away an opportunity for another client who wanted that spot to get in there, because most people can't uproot their lives within 24 hours. Like, most people don't have that much flexibility in their days to do that.
And on top of that, we're so nice where we try to fill it. And
Yes.
if we do, we don't even
We don't-
charge the
yeah.
cancellation fee because then the stylist is still making
Totally.
money. So, like, I feel like we're so reasonable with it.
Agreed.
But there is another conversation that's been going on in the hair world. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's late fees. And I kind of see this too, but it's like, why would a salon charge a late fee, right? So someone starts like 30 minutes late, or a client gets to salon 30 minutes late, you're getting charged a late fee. But then the clients are like, but what about when a stylist is running 30 minutes late and
Totally.
I'm like just forced to have to wait there?
Totally.
Why is there not like compensation the other way around? And I get that. And I
Yeah.
kind of agree with that.
No, I agree with that too.
Um,
I'm not really, personally, I don't think I would charge someone a late fee. that's just me unless they were like really late. Like if they were like absurdly late, I just don't because I am a stylist that my clients will like usually get a text like 2 hours before their appointment like, hey, court's running 20 minutes behind today, you know, like.
And I think stylists should do that because it's like the most respectful thing
Just give
to
your
do.
clients a heads up.
Yeah, like when you're running late.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of like hair pages posting that, like, why is it not like reciprocated the other way around? And I get that too.
Totally.
I don't know, that's kind of a tough one.
I think it's like, I just think respect needs to go both ways. And so it's like, if you didn't let your stylist know that you were gonna be late and they're just sitting around waiting for you, both ways that's fucked. Like if your stylist doesn't let you know and if you don't let them know, both ways, I understand the frustration on both ends. So like if my client just like wasn't saying anything and I'm sitting in the back and like, okay, 15 minutes passed, okay, 20, like, can you reach out to my client, like is she coming, like whatever, and then they're like, oh sorry, like be there in 20, and it's like, okay, so now we're looking at like 30 to 40 minutes after your appointment started. That's the situation where I would see a late fee being like reasonable, or like doing a little bit less and charging the same, that kind of thing.
The lack of acknowledgement is definitely super rude on
That's
both
what
ends.
I hate. Yes, because it's like for me, I'm so conscious of it, and like there have been multiple times where I tell front desk to text my client that I'm running behind and then I'm not, and it's literally fine.
Happens to me all the
I
time.
do it all the time and it's so annoying, but I would rather have that, like, okay, I'll just like breathe for a second in the back, whatever, than have the chance of my client sitting in the waiting room. My station is so visible from the waiting room too, and just having them watch me like cut and blow dry and like do all this stuff. Like I can't, like I don't want to deal with it. I don't like to be at my station when my next client shows up, so I will rather let them know that I'm running behind. Like I just can't. Yeah, I don't know, I just think it should go both ways.
Agreed.
Okay, last question. What is your most controversial hair opinion?
I was thinking about this earlier. I don't know if it's like controversial. Do you have one? You go first.
Okay.
Because I feel like mine is not really anything.
Okay.
And maybe like I'll think of something better when you say yours.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine is, I don't think that everyone needs to be blonde.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just think there are people that need to accept that they don't need to be blonde and that it won't even look good on them. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just how I feel.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Agreed. Me. Okay, mine was less is more. I just like the over foiling, I feel like is not necessary all the time. Like only because someone has 100 foils in their head doesn't make it any more valuable than someone who has 25 foils. And I only mean that in the way, not in the labor way.
Yeah.
But I feel like some clients put value on the amount of foils that they have in their hair, even though if it takes like the same amount of time as less. I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't like when clients are like 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have 12 foils in my head. Why am I paying for this? It's like, well, the look that you're going for and the technique, and thank God I have the knowledge of not over processing your hair, and like overdoing it. Yeah. And so that's still worth something, 100%. I feel like. So I don't know. I just feel like less is more sometimes. And I feel like that might be a little controversial.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get that. I am a big foiler.
Yeah. And no, and that's fine. Like there are times where you have to foil a lot, but I feel like if someone's wanting like a dimensional look, like don't expect 500 foils in your hair and then get mad when you don't see it. Yeah. That's not the look that you're going for.
Yeah. It's like, especially like finer hair clients that want dimension. Yeah. Like when your hair is really thin and you want dimension, like you can't expect to see a lot of foils in your hair unless half of them are low lights.
But I think that's valuable. Like as a stylist, like going to a stylist who knows that and like is gonna give you the look you want without over processing your hair or making you like have a longer appointment. Like I think there's so much value in that.
Agreed.
Still, so
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, those are all the questions that I have today.
I like those.
Yeah, me too.
Those are good.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I do what I can.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. What are questions that your clients typically ask you, or questions that you normally get in the DMs about hair. Let us know.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Bitches in the Break Room. Caitlin's Instagram.
Caitlyn Courtney hair.
Mine's Courtney Cab Hair. And we'll see you bitches next week. Mwah.
Bye.